Hi, hey, and g'day, and welcome to all the guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Today we learnt that 10.1 will be called Embers of Neltharion, and it will be underground. I am so excited to share as much information as I possibly have, so let's dive straight into it. The first thing we know is Embers of Neltharion is the name of patch 10.1, and is the next major content patch after the upcoming 10.0.7. Return to the Forbidden Reach, which is releasing March 21st for North America or March 22nd if you're Australian. We also know that Embers of Neltharion will be coming to the PTR on March the 9th for North American gamers or March the 10th for Australian gamers. So we can get in and experience and test a lot of it very shortly. And there's a lot to test. An all new 9 boss raid, a new zone with 3 distinct biomes, a new M+ rotation for Season 2, including a Dungeons M+ debut, a new Renown track for the Niffin, the return of the Drogbar, more outdoor content including assaults, and even more dragon riding. Perhaps most excitingly, there is also cross-faction guilds coming, the ever-present class balancing and tuning, more UI and HUD improvements, and an update to heirlooms. They're going to scale to 70. And we can't forget loads of new black dragonflight-themed transmogs, gear, and mounts. So let's jump right into the raid. Normal, heroic, and mythic are all releasing at the same time, just like Season 1. This raid will also have 9 bosses, and is called Aberrus, the Shadowed Crucible, and will center around enemy forces attempting to take Neltharion's secret laboratory for themselves. The same place he housed his darkest experiments, which also spawned the Drakthi, but also led to his demise, succumbing to the voices of the old gods. Given that Scale Commander Sarkareth is leading the charge, I dare say we'll end up fighting him and some incarnates too. I think this raid looks really cool. I think 9 bosses is a good amount. 8 is short and sweet. I think 9's not too long anymore, and you probably start to get a little bit too long. Where can you find this raid? Well, in the new zone, of course. Welcome to Zaralek Caverns. With its 3 unique biomes and 3 entry points in Thaldraszus, the Azure Span, and the Anaran Plains, there's going to be plenty to do and see in this new underground zone, including meeting the Niffin, who have their own renowned track, and reacquainting ourselves with some old friends, the Drogbar. And who knows, maybe we'll get some new daily quests in the form of snail racing. And what new major patch wouldn't be complete without a new Mythic Plus season? That's right, Season 2 is on its way, and it brings 8 new dungeons with it. 4 of them we already know, the Dragonflight dungeons. They are Brackenhide Hollow, Halls of Infusion, Uldaman, Legacy of Tyr, and Neltharus. But the 4 you've all been waiting for from the previous expansions, 2 as recent as BFA. We have Freehold, a fan favorite. We have the Underrot, the thematically on-point Neltharion's lair from Legion, and making its M+ debut for the first time ever is the Vortex Pinnacle from Cataclysm. I'm really looking forward to all of these new dungeons, as M+ is my favorite content in World of Warcraft, but I'm also already worried for healers in Brackenhide Hollow. If the diseases aren't cleansed quick smart, it's a surefire wipe, even on heroic difficulty. As if that wasn't enough content, there's also new world assaults similar to the Primal Invasions, more dragon riding glyphs to collect, an all-new Cloud Serpent-inspired Drake for our dragon riding and races, more campaign quests, HUD and UI improvements, updates to heirloom gear which will scale to level 70, which is amazing for alt addicts and power levelers, and last but certainly not least, cross-faction guilds. That's right, cross-faction guilds in 10.1. What are you looking forward to the most? The raid zones, the dungeons? I'm really looking forward to the refreshed M+ coming in Season 2 and the Dragonflight. I love the dragon flying, I love the dragon races, and the fact that we get a new dragon riding mount is super cool. I love the name, Embers of Neltharion. It's very thematic. It really gives off that black dragonfly energy, which what else would you expect? As a reminder to all of you, this is available from March the 9th if you're North American, March the 10th if you're Australian on the PTR. So get in there, test it out, and help make this game as good as it can be. That's it from me, gamers. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're all having a great, wonderful time zone, and that you are safe and comfortable wherever you are in the world right now.